Duffy, CEO of OffshoreInsiders.com. Of course, we are off a fantastic 4-1 Monday. Nobody has won more than I have since 1988. 2-0 NBA sweep is up for Tuesday. Then in Major League Baseball, look, I'm going to read it to you. This is what we have. Odds that are relative to recent numbers that results in weaponizing the odds makers' knowledge against them. We've got an angle that combines several of the best systems and eliminates conflicting, highly rated situations. For the most enhanced system known to mankind, it's up 971.73 units. It applies 3 times today in Major League Baseball. They're all night games, 3 wise guy plays in Major League Baseball, and more. And it's all at offshoreinsiders.com. I do have a free pick for tonight in the NBA, and then I'm going to take a look at the betting splits and the market report for both of the NBA games for tonight. You got Golden State -2 against Memphis. Playoff favorites angle that are under specific circumstances that apply in this game. 291, 204, and 5. Contrary to what some people believe, playoff favorites actually do fairly well in the NBA playoffs. But we definitely have quite a few angles in which the underdogs do well. And if we eliminate some of those top angles when they go head-to-head, if the underdog angle wins out and we eliminate some of those, we come up with a nice playoff favorite angle. Also an angle that does isolate overvalued teams where we compare points per game margin relative to straight-up records. And this record applies in both regular and postseason. When we fade the overvalued teams, it is 631, 372, and 19. Also, going against playoff underdogs with a great ATS margin, it's rare, but it's 39 and 15. Yeah, Memphis has the best spread margin in the NBA. They're averaging, covering it by plus 3 points per game, and they're 56, 32, and 1 ATS. But as sharps know, it may sound counterintuitive, but actually fading the best ATS teams is where the value is, and we got a very good system to prove that. So again, your winner is to go with Golden State. Now let's search the odds for tonight. Milwaukee and Boston does look like it's a straight Boston -5. They opened up at 4.5. Currently 67% of the bets and 52% of the money is on underdog Milwaukee. As far as the total is concerned, it also looks like it's pretty much a straight 215.5. I do say a slight, very slight variance in the juice. Please visit offshoreinsiders.com for the top vetted sports books. This total opened up at 215.5, so not much has happened. 58% of bets and 60% of the money on the under. Once again, the under. And although the public does tend, again, let me remind you, yes, the public loves betting favorites and overs during the regular season, but once the postseason comes, they lean a little bit more towards underdogs and under. So that's why when we do use some contrarian data, which we've explained before, we do adjust accordingly. Now, the Golden State Memphis game, Golden State is -2. It opened up at 2.5. I have the bets flat out split, 50-50 split, and a slight lean towards Golden State on the money at 54%. On the total, it is up to 227.5. Believe it or not, this actually opened at 217.5 at some places. So a good bet middler, as I like to call it for some. 63% of bets, only 47% of the money, though, is on the over. So, yes, 63% of the bets is on the over, but only 47% of the money. And, yes, we do like taking the world opener. That is used sometimes as factors into our power ratings. We have a couple different things that we use for our power ratings, though the widely available number where people could bet maximum amounts was a little bit higher than the 217.5, but still it is quite relevant from a handicapping standpoint. All right, make sure you visit offshoreinsiders.com each and every day. The master lock line has been sizzling, 8-1 in Major League Baseball, many times getting the juice either with run line favorites or baseball underdogs. Great playoffs it's been, 21-13. Big night in 3 sports. NHL playoffs are going on. Yeah, last night at Joe Duffy's Picks, I did have an NHL winner. Not tonight, though. Not tonight. No picks for tonight, but the Master Lock Line has it, and it's all at offshoreinsiders.com.